first one. Yes, students, from this now even the students who are absent, they can start watching from this point of time, so that you will understand. Now I am explaining a question that is which is very important for the exam sake, and also to for a life where if you want to estimate something with the previous data, the past data, right? When you have a past data, you can forecast it. So what is the usage of regression? First of all, predicting. What do you mean by predicting? To estimate the future by using the past data. That is the main application of regression model. So in days to come, maybe in your life, when you work in research especially, then you will be understanding more on this regression models. Okay, this is a case study method, 3 questions. So here the first question, there are 2 variables. One is age, that is x, and bp is y. So they are asking us to find out the regression equation y on x and x on y. That is, there are 2 equations, we know that, y on x and x on y. So we need to find out both. Okay, but there is a one point here. So you should understand, use the method of deviation from the arithmetic mean. That is the the question. So we can't use least square method. The previously what we solved, the 2 problems, those are belongs to least square method. Okay, if they not mentioned, would have used that, but anyhow this is we need to learn. So whichever the method, yes, of course, so you will get the same answer, but only thing is, so the methods are different, and both are, you can use it for regression, that is forecasting method. Find the correlation coefficient. So why I am saying this kind of question is important, because here correlation also is given, you need to find out, and regression also. So 2 concepts are covered. So this kind of questions you can expect in exams. Find the correlation coefficient. Sir, ಏನು sir ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ x y? No, we have a method. I am going to teach you, right? So within a less time we can complete all those things using the regression coefficients. So I need to tell you what are regression coefficients. And even the third one, estimate the blood pressure. They are asking y when x is given. Okay, so when they are asking x when y is given, sorry, they are asking what? Y when x is given. Which equation you are going to use? X on y on x. When they are asking y by giving x, you need to find out what? Y on x. You should use y on x. If they are asking x by giving y, you need to use which one? X on y. Are you understanding? So the first point is both x on y and y on x we need to find out. First, second, you need to find out R correlation coefficient. Okay. Then the third point is they are given blood pressure, that is they are estimating, they are asking us to find out the blood pressure, that is y when x is given. So for this I will make you understand the formulas. These are the formulas we need to use. Okay, so which you written as a second method, right? So this is the formula we need to use. So to make you understand, so x on y, this formula, this is deviation method from the mean. Okay, because deviation x bar, x minus x bar, this is x on y, x minus x bar is equal to bxy, this is suffix, small letter suffix bxy into y minus y bar. And how to find out bxy? This is the formula. So bxy and byx are called as regression coefficients. These are two are called as regression coefficients. bxy ಮತ್ತೆ byx ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು? So which are the regression coefficients? bxy and, so this is the second question. ಇವೆರಡು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಇವೆರಡು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? x on y, y on x ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. Sir, how to find out R? So I think I did not given a what? The correlation, I did not given. I'll write down. So R is equal to, I repeat, R is equal to plus or minus square root of, plus or minus square root of, okay. So bxy into byx. Simple. One more formula for correlation I am going to give you. You should write and you should make a box. So shall we start? Now before that, bxy, how to write? So can you understand what is the numerator this is? Is it same as Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation? N into summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by, what is missing in this? Root is missing, right? Another, what is missing? There will be two parts in the denominator in Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. So square root of n into summation, first you will be right x square minus summation x whole square, but as it is a b, that is bxy, that is b, that is x on y, so y should be, y part should be in the numerator. Understanding? So here, as it is a x on y, sorry, my mistake, y on x, the denominator should be x. Are understanding? Is it clear? Right? So one more formula for regression coefficient is this is bxy. We can find out by using this, or when standard deviation is given, we can use this part. What is this? R into standard deviation of x divided by standard deviation of y. In this, R into R, what is R in this? Correlation coefficient. So standard deviation of y divided by standard deviation of x. So when y on x, x part will be denominator. When y x on y, y will be, the y part will be the denominator. Clear? Clear? Shall I solve? So the students who are missing this, they will be getting a two options. Now even this video also, this video also. Now I am teaching the case study method. Okay. So you have to understand, I was talking about this formula. Please, you need to write down this, my dear all. So this is R is equal to square plus or minus square root of, okay, bxy into byx. Please write down, okay. This is the formula to find out what is this? R is Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. Directly, this is direct method. So square root of plus or minus, right, b into bxy into byx. So what are this? Bxy and byx are called as what? Are called as what? Come on, students. These are called as regression coefficients. Please note it down. These 2 points, very, very important. Separately, you need to write down. Okay. See, there are two formulas to find out bxy. So bxy can be found out by using R into standard deviation of x divided by standard deviation of y. This is one formula, right? One more formula, okay, right? So first is n into n, capital N or small n, anything is okay, summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by square root baralla. Okay, there is no square root for this. So what is this? Yes, this is x on y, y part should be there. Are understanding? So what to write? Can you please tell? N summation y minus summation y, y square, minus summation y whole square. This is the formula. Similarly, BYX. So what is the difference? BXY this is, whereas this is BYX. So how to write this one? R into standard deviation of Y divided by standard deviation of X, which is equal to N into, numerator will be same, summation XY minus summation X into summation Y divided by N into summation X square minus summation X whole square. Right? This is a very important. Yes, any doubt? Tell me. Kebodo, Karthik. No problem? No, this is a correlation formula. No. There is correlation only. Correlation of regression illa. Coefficient. Which are the regression coefficient? This one. By using these two. Which formula are going to use? This formula. So your job is to, for this question especially, right? So you have to find out Bxy and Byx first. Then you can find out the R. So what is the first question in written question? What? So we have to find out X on Y and Y on X. Then R, by using all these things. That's why I'm making you learn. Done. Shall we go? Okay. So which are the columns you need to get? X, Y, X square, Y square, XY. I hope you will do it. Correct? Please, one of you can help me. What is the value of X? 42, 36, 55, 58, 35, 65, 60, 50, 48. So this, the values are which are given in the question. 51. Okay. These are the values which are given in the question. Y value 98, 93, 1, 110, 110 irudilla. 85, 105, 108, 82, 102, 118, 99. Total of X 500, total of Y 1000. Okay. X square. So find out Y square, find out, and XY find out. Okay, X square. What is X square? 22,540. Good. Then Y square. What is Y square? 1 lakh 1,120. Please check others. Ida? It's a wrong? Notary, everyone? ಈ ತರ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. 25,000 904. Okay, Y square. Correct? Is it right? 101 120. Correct? Okay, XY total 49,872. I hope this is right. So I hope all of you got the same one. Right? Up to this, any doubt? Now listen. Stop writing. If you are done, please stop writing and you can just listen. Up to this, are you done? Shall I proceed? Okay, now please listen. What is the first question? regression equations, both x on y and y on x, right? So in order to do that, right, we need as the equations demands for bxy and byx, and also we have to find out x bar and y bar. Okay, two things. So first let us find out bxy. Okay, the formula is n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by n into summation y square minus summation y whole square. Substitute the values by using the table. What is n? Number of items, 10 into summation xy, that is 49,000. This is from the table, my dear all. 49,872. Summation x, the total of x 500, total of y 1000. From using table I am substituting the values. Again n is 10. Summation y square total 101120 minus summation y, that is 1000 whole square. Step by step, bxy is equal to the multiplication of 10 into 49870. This is 5 lakhs divided by 1000 square. Okay, step by step. Minus of 4,98,720 minus 5,000. It will be minus 5 lakh is a bigger one. 1,028 divided by, again is it not minus? Minus, no, 1,1,200. Now you divide these two, minus 0.114. So this is bxy. Similarly, we have to find out byx. Okay, in next page, byx. First, let me write down the formula. N into numerator, again same, n into summation xy summation x into summation y divided by n into summation x square, because it is y and x, minus summation x whole square. Substituting the values by using the table, n is number of items, so okay, numerator remains same as before. What is summation xy? Summation xy 872 from the table. Summation x is 500 from the table. Summation y is 1000. Just I am substituting the value from the table. Again n is 10. Summation x square, can you please help me? 25,000 904. This is the value from the table. Summation x whole square, summation x is 500 whole square. Okay, step by step. 498,720. Again this is 5 lakhs divided by 259040 550,000 BYX. Huh? Yes. I'm just asking you not to do this kind of mistake in your exam. See, sometimes we'll also do mistake. Yes. Minus 1280 divided by 9040. When you divide 0.141, this is BYX. So after finding BXY and BYX, our job is to find out X bar and also Y bar. Why we are finding this? Because the formula requires. So 500 divided by 10, that is 50. 1000 divided by 10, that is 100. X bar and Y bar. So up to this, any doubt? Up to this, any doubt? Done? Done? Shall I proceed? Okay, now what next? So we have to consider main formula. Okay, I'll take a new page for that. The main formula, that is x on y. Our job is to find out both x on y and y on x. So first I'm writing x on y. What is x on y formula? X minus x bar is equal to bxy into y minus y bar. This is the formula, main formula. So now x as it is, what is x bar? We found out x bar, how much? 50. So 50 I had to substitute here. Bxy we found out, correct? What is the bxy formula? I mean, what is the value of bxy? Minus 0.114 into y minus y bar is 100. Now, please listen. Afterwards, write down. Please listen. First, how to solve this? Please listen, everyone. Multiply this with this and also with this. So this remains same, x minus 50 minus 0.114 into y plus minus into minus plus. So 11.4. Okay, all y terms, or okay, we want x on y, right? So send minus 50 on the right hand side, minus 50 on the right hand side. So this becomes x is equal, because we are finding x on y, x is equal to anta ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆಯ್ತಾ, minus 0.114 y plus 11.4 minus 5 this side plus 50 plus 50. Okay, x is equal to minus 0.114 y plus 61.4. What is this? This is x on y equation. This is x on y equation. Any doubt after this? After this, we need to go for y on x. Okay, first we have to write down y on x equation formula byx, x minus x bar. Okay, so y minus 1000 is equal to byx. What is the value of byx? Minus 0. This is yes, y minus 100. Minus 141. X minus x bar is 50. Okay, now you have to multiply these two, open up the bracket, minus 0.141 x plus 7.05 minus 100 on the right hand side, y minus y is equal to minus 0.141 x plus 7.05 plus 100, y is equal to minus 0.141 x plus 107.05. What is this? This is y on x. This complete sub question number 1. Moving forward, second question. What is the second question? Find the correlation. So the formula for the sub question number 2, r is equal to plus or minus square root of bxy into byx. Okay. Now r is equal to plus or minus square root of bxy value 0 minus 0.114 into minus 0.141 minus into minus plus square root of, multiply these two numbers, 0.60 774 sak. So square root of 0.01607, 0.1267. This is r. This second question. Third question. What is third question? So now what we need to find out, x or y? We have to find out y. Correct? So we have to find out y. We need to use y is equal to question mark. X is given. How much? 45. So hence we need to use y on x equation. Y on x equation is equal to, that is, y is equal to, in the previous slide, 0.1 0.05. So in this, put x is equal to 45, y is equal to 0.141 into 45 plus minus alla, y is equal to minus, correct? Y is equal to minus. Right. Now multiply these two, minus 6.345 plus y is equal to 705. So this is final answer. Third answer. Very, very simple. That's it. Will you solve one more question similar to this? On your own. Yeah, on your screen. Did we solve this? No? Can you solve? Solve.